Hello, this is Wise Exotics. You can call me Mr. Wise, as that is my last name, so I'm just gonna go with that. So we're gonna do a quick October start of the state of the greenhouse. As I state, this is just a channel I do to kind of record and see how things are growing from when I started this greenhouse hobby, and seeing how things have progressed. Let's see. Excuse me, the humidifier just turned on and I inhaled a bunch of steam. So, we lost the villosa. The people I bought it from said they would get back to me. One did, and she believed it to be crown rot. We're not really sure what occurred, because, as I say it was like this leaf right here. It was turning brown. I nipped it off, and the entire plant rotted out. So I'm going to call this condition rapid rot. I had it occur with one rajah and now one villosa. So my working theory, and I've searched on the forums and threads and internet and Google and Bing and whatnot, I haven't really found any information other than, these things are prone to rot. They don't really explain the concept. So I'm calling this rapid rot a function of when you say you trim a leaf. These seedlings here are so young that if I do that, it possibly induces such stress that opens them up to decay or a pathogen of sort. I'm not really sure why, but that's my working theory. So, such as these seedlings and those, I am not going to snip them until they're at least like this size or the thing decays, because I'm just fearful of this rapid rot condition. That said, let's get on with the overview. So in here, working down, we have Macrophylla, which is a seed-grown, Edwardsiana rajah, which is a tissue culture from a seed-grown plant, my Diabolica AW4, who is a female. These are kind of like my three pride and joys right here. I'm not going to even lie. I really want to see them grow up and develop, just because they look awesome. Right here is one of my newer plants that is a horticultural seed-grown Robocantely. Right here is a Hamada Gunga, I can't even say it. That's the AW4 male Hamada from the Lumit. In here we have the BE Hamada, which is also another one like that. I don't think it's the Lumit darker form. That is. This right here is a Nepenthes Naga. So we've got three plants here, one there that are new. Now going down the road, we've got my veitchii, which I've slowly opened the bag. Now, some sellers will sell you ones with a cut here. That's fine. Just zip it up and blow into it at night. With carbon dioxide, clean air. Don't smoke and then do it. Just stating this for a fact, I can't smoke because I'm an asthmatic. It would kill me. Beyond that point, I do that because it gives them a carbon dioxide boost. So, working down, these are my two veitchii. This is my pink candy cane ex Big Mama. There are a bunch of clones and seed-grown ones for sale. This one was just available. It was on sale, and I thought it was cool. And I did not have a veitchii at the time. I also have a K1 and M2 from Mike Fallen. It's a seed-grown veitchii. I won it. I remember bidding on it, but I guess I won it. So that's coming in next week, and I'll do a quick video of it when it comes in. So working down here, we have the seed-grown Clipiata. Look at those beautiful leaves. I love how Clipiata is shielded. It puts the tendril under the leaf and the leaf grows over it. It's a very interesting characteristic that's unique to Clipiata. Even its hybrids such as this do it. So Hamada AW1 has been doing perfectly fine. Got one leaf starting to go there, the tip. But overall, the plant is doing really fine. It looks like I might have a new picture popping up right there soon. At least I can be hopeful, right? I know I've got a couple new tips here. It just did a leaf split, and I got a bit of a leaf jump, as you can see. Hamada, anything toothy is sensitive, so they don't like a lot of change. Same with Northiana. So that And those, I now have 3 Hamadas, so AW1, AW4, and the BE. One of the BEs, I can't remember which one. I can see the number, it's 3975, to be clear. Sorry if it's a fan noise, I leaned into it. So I have upgraded the fans. So these are the 2, my original one and then one my sister sent me because she doesn't use it. I'm not gonna care, it's pink. It's on a pink box. No judgy. This little fan, I might just remove it because it doesn't really push out a lot of air, even at max. It was having a problem cooling, so even if I do this, it barely does anything. So I'm just gonna right now do a test today and leave it off and see how that helps. This one does a nice tunnel, and that pushes it. I don't want this to get rained on so much that I want the sprinkler system, which does a nice fine mist, to just kind of moisten the air. And if it gets the leaves, it's fine because this one will push it off of these leaves and this one pushes it off of these leaves over here. So Nepenthes Raja peltata. Look at this. It's so nice. Now, this is about the size of the original one. It's just a little bigger when I first got it. That was the first picture it ever had with me, and it was, just a little one. So this is a significant picture jump since it's been with me. I'm really excited to see it. I think my light does it because this light has been doing really good with the plants. My Dactyphylia is right there. It had its first new picture with me. Its leaves are turning green with these nice kind of red stripes. It's neat. Both my Diotis had a big, decent sized leaf jump. This one has already done 3 leaves. This one's done 2. So it looks like the Flurry Collabs actually grows faster. But one thing, so this is a very common species, and I say common as, these are all common, quote, among traders. So if I could get it, sometimes this one opens, sometimes this one closes. Maybe the other one will do it. So if you actually look inside, Diotis is very similar to like a red and yellow Hamada. It's not as aggressive with, curved out, but they stick out. They're another one with teethy, and I always thought these would be more light. When I discovered it, I was like, these are really neat. Almost nobody likes them. They sell for like $12. So if you want a toothy, bright red with yellow Nepenthes to play with, they grow pretty stably. They're actually a cousin to Singulana on investigation. This is another one, as you can see the name. I'm not going to yell out the long ones. They're just too much to say. Yeah, this one's a tissue culture. These are, I thought this one was a seed grown, but when you check at the thing, it says horticulture grown tissue culture. It said seed grown when I bought it on the site, so I'm not sure how to go there. The Batoluli veitchii has some nice coloring already on that lower picture. It's bright yellow-red finned. Now this is actually my first picture. This has been growing for a while, and I did have a leaf shrink. This is actually a seed-grown veitchii burgundy sterophilia. I have no idea why I bought it. I just thought it was cheap. I think I got it pretty nice. It's got a nice little striping in there, already coming along right after popping. Good ribbing, nice color. So I'm kind of happy with that. It was a nice little surprise to see. My Northianas already opened. My, what is this again? Oh yeah, Cobra Lilies are doing fine. There was a free plant in with it, so I'm not really going to complain. Telegenesis got another leaf jump. Move that leaf out. So if you see the original leaf at the bottom, that's how big it was when I got it. Most of these have been that way, so I've just been growing them really tiny to, that. There's also nice good news, even sad news, losing my villosa. I'm really still kind of beat up on that. Just doing so well. I've learned my lesson. Okay, Jungle Bells X Singulana. That one's doing well. I think it finally has its first picture right there. Veitchii lowii Raja. Same picture I've had since with it. It actually went through a couple of heat waves. That's a clone. Peltata Raja, the BE one. This is red, and then it has red pictures. Still does not give me a picture in anything. All the embryo nodes are dead, or not non-active embryo nodes, I think. Just doesn't want to cooperate. Now this is was my hidden discovery as a seed grown. I thought this was actually another clone. This is a BE, but it's one of the seed-grown BE ones that were offered apparently. So you live and learn. There's actually like a piece of tape in there. Interesting. Flora collab, everyone. I'm always finding junk in their stuff. But the one thing I like about this is just that it's orange and it looks a lot like an Edward Sienna, given I have another one over there. That's the Raja mix. This has a more orange and yellow, and it really is taken after Edward Sienna on that. You know, this one is a tissue culture, it said. This is supposed to be seed grown, so I'm a little confused with Flora's labeling. I don't know if it's accurate. So these two should be the same plant right here, as is this insanely long thing. Really excited to see what it looks like. That's the Northiana, veitchii Mira. I had to trim off its picture, which was a really nice one. This is a clone. This is a seed grown. This is Raja Mira seed grown, it says. So I'm intrigued. It has its first picture right there. Doing well. My seed grown Minima Ex Mollis. There's a bunch of pictures just all together. They're also very bright green. I don't see that very often. My Nepenthes Mira, nice coloring. My Nepenthes Raja Esper Burgundy. This is a tissue culture. So this one, and this one usually go for around 150. I got it for like 40 each. So that was a nice little win for me, I felt. So these two are my first Nepenthes. I believe this is my original one. Nepenthes Vivid Machine. Go and see how tiny it was originally under the leaf. It was so cute. Now it's this big, annoying, wide leaf thing, and it won't behave. But it is very prolific. A lot of pictures on that one. Not as many on its sibling over there. This is Spectabilis Boschiana Platykyla. That was a freebie someone sent me. I do thank you for that. I enjoy it. It's got this kind of nice spotting on the pictures. It's very similar to how the Vivid Machine grows out. That's my Clipiata lowii. I'm sorry, veitchii lowii Clipiata. Its seed sibling that I saw for sale, and I'm really sad I didn't get it, actually had striping and more of a veitchii lip around it. It was very impressive, so I'm hoping this one develops some features like that. If not, it's no big deal. That one's finally doing okay after my original. It had some ice damage. My eczema. It's finally growing nice. It's supposed to get darker, redder leaves as it grows. It's not doing that so far. Almost all of my plants just have green leaves. Oh, here's an example of the misting system. It does it once every hour. I always seem to come in here right when it's about to do it. So you see it does this. Not too heavy. It's really heavy right here, and then it fades out right to here. There's a nice sprinkle upon the leaves. It's not heavy, drippy. Let's see, keep going here. Robocantlia Avada has a nice new picture, doing well. This is a Cingulata Diabolica. It had enormous pictures when I got it. It was beautiful, but due to the heat wave, it killed it. Now, I'm seeing a bit of discoloration right there. I don't think that's raw. I think that's just the typical growth, because if I look up, there's redding in various other parts. Some of these other plants do it too, so I'm hoping it's not. Now, this is my Diabolica Aristo, doing pretty well. Has some new pictures, hopefully. Coming Hamada X Aristo. Nice dark picture. It's starting to take the coloring now. Took a while. It does not want to stay in its stick ever. So this was kind of my surprise this morning. So I was in here yesterday, and I did videotape this last week. There was nothing on this plant. Within a matter of days, this has a new basil. So this is my Bellii Aristo. That's a Bellii Aristo. I purchased this one, and this one was sent to me as a oops. He sent two, and I offered to send it back, and I said, no, just keep it. This one has bigger pictures. This one has smaller, but this one, as you can see, compared to its sibling. So this is number 2. This is number 1. Number 1 is already vining. So number 1's already developing really well. Here is its picture. I believe this is an upper styled picture too, where this is number 2's lower picture style. Nice dark It's got kind of the perfect combo of both. I like it. That's my Glendiflora X Ima. By the way, this is my Raja Ima. Might finally have a picture there to, enjoy. This one's starting to drop. I was worried I lost it because that one did darken and died. It deactivated, I should state. So, nice little trick. My Glendiflora is in the corner over there. Another one, I just enjoy it. It's cute, it's little, it doesn't get big. Well, now it's starting to. That's another one. 3762. This is a Petiolata telegenesis. I lost the main vine plant, but I have 3 nodes altogether. I don't know how the heck I did that. That's the Raja Mira, Raja Truncata, Raja Mirabilis, Truncata, Raja Mira, Mira Unknown, and then Thimbleton Cross. It's really big. This is my other Spectabular 6 veitchii. Beautiful red coloring. On this one, there actually are 2 plants in there. One's a vine, one's a node. They are the seed sibling to this specific one, which, as you can see, has this nice coloring already. I wanted it because I just liked how this one develops a more cherry red. This one never does that coloring. This is my BE one, just to compare to the 2, which is seed grown versus BE clone. This one actually has a little more coloring and life to them. Darker, a little intriguing. My Helioflora, which I finally wrote the name on the bloody thing. This is Sun Pitcher Ioni Killer X Pulcrea. I put the rest on the back, but it's a specific seed grown one. It's really nice. I just like it because it's red. But the original 3 pictures got severely damaged. I was worried it wouldn't come back, and it looks like it's growing a new one, so I'm all excited. My Truncata. I don't know why it has like dirt on it. That was weird. Truncata, my Alata. I did just repot this Alata because it was literally sitting in a top of dirt, and I bumped it and the whole thing popped off. I was like, oh no, did I break the roots? The roots could not get through the dirt, so it couldn't develop a good root system. So I have a bunch of these empty ones because I lost a few. So I said, okay, I'll just give you a new thing. So that's air quote Alata question mark. I did write this for this one. This is a Truncata expectabilis. It's technically an unknown, but that's what I'm going with. You can tell because nice red pictures, scorch or something on the bottom, but developing a nice new picture, which is very similar to my Truncatas. Glendiflora extinis. This one is another one that's really slow to grow, but nice cute little pictures. I don't think it gets very big. It actually just dropped a new one today. Let's see. This is lowii Aristo. As you can see, it's got this really nice picture coloring coming in. Red, yellowish, orange coming in, which is rather nice. I like the shaping. No, I'm sorry. This is a lowii X ventricosa, to be correct. Nice coloring, though. It is also one of my, known as a male. I did grow this from a cutting. I've tried another cutting from Red Barn Carnivores, and I gave them credit. They sent me a new one which had an active node, and I tried to grow it. It was doing fine, and then just died. Supposedly, growing these things are supposed to be a 70% strike ratio. So far, I'm on a 50-50. On the Red Barn, I'm on a 0% on all theirs. Let's see. My Ventrata, which is really nice. This was a seed-grown one. Sent to me. Has a nice bright yellow rims when it grows. I don't know how this one, it grew and then it broke its lip as it grew. The original first large picture, these are about the same size, so I'm happy it's keeping the size now. My Spectabular 6 Mira. Nice little yellow pictures. Very cute. Down here we have the Cephalotus I got. It is doing very good, and this was from Curious Plant. I've got mature pictures, but it's just gone crazy with non-carnivorous plant leaves. It's non-carnivorous leaves. I don't know. This is my Queen Malini. It's taking forever, but she's finally giving me a picture again. She is my oldest and biggest plant. Let's see. Inside I do have the Suki and some others, so I'll pause for a sec.